True.
Yeah. Oh well, let's get it on for Land Nomad.
I'm just gonna make sure I
How
don't
many
have
rays?
the overlay on.
Do they have any
'Cause,
rays left? Do you know?
um,
Like how the first game went?
I believe that
Because
I don't know. I didn't ask, but I know they at least have one re each left because they didn't re on
yeah,
the
and I'm
Seize the
sure
Hump.
I'm sure the teams would know. So
Yep. Is it another pause? Immediately,
yep, pause right
really?
start. Exclamation mark chat on. Yep, classic you.
It's because it pauses. Like I did that once last game and it worked. So,
And it works. I know you're gonna do it every single time. Yep.
well, when it works. Okay, it's going now. So, you can immediately see all of the Japanese players Xing basically where they think they should be. I think Dodonpa doesn't have the greatest spot, but
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Well, he kind of knows. He's got one boar at least.
yeah.
Isn't ideal.
And I think Chocobo's gone for the wrong spot. No, Chocobo's got the right spot. He's going there with all his villagers. He's got a lot of sheep. It looks like, I don't like... Escape's got a good spot as well. And right spot for Tequila as well. So I think
got his, yeah.
Dodompa's probably going to be in the most trouble. Doesn't really have that... Well, he didn't go...
I'd be really worried. I mean, he's Chinese, but like, yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
actually...
really low on food, so...
I don't know about Chocobo. He needs to move towards the north a little more, and then he'll have the boar and the deer patch. But where
Chocobo's definitely in the wrong spot.
he sees it though. Like if you look at his fog of war, he sees the deer, he sees the boar. Pretty sure he just because he dropped down the lumber camp already, he's just going to move up towards the north later because he has his villagers
Yeah,
who are
and
quite far away.
you can see where he chopped in an original tree.
Yeah, I think he
With
just
one
wanted
bill?
the lumber camp
Would've
up
been-
earlier.
Yeah, he went the two vills to
Other than that,
cool.
Mexican team, nice spot for Heimdall, nice spot for Vian Dark Knight, nice spot for Archlord, and nice spot for Millen Colin as well. So they've got pretty much the correct spots. I think Millen's actually stolen Dodompa's spot, looking at the maps, because there's one south of that should be his spot.
Exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's okay.
I know. Nearing 4 minutes. Will we see a re?
I don't think so.
Oh, they haven't resumed lobbies, so yeah, it's okay.
Well, it's already 5 minutes into the game time, so I would have gotten a message already, I think. It was a re.
Yeah, okay. Well, yep. Sorry, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying. But I think the way Dodompa's dropped his TC, it makes me think that he's going to tower rush.
Very good point, yeah. Securing the stone alley, it's a good idea.
Yeah. And with a really bad map, I think it's a good idea as well. Like, if he can go fast feudal.
And China
Yeah.
is so fast on Land Nomads, so yeah, could be
And
really interesting.
I think his teammates might send him sheep as well, because they're saying that Chocobo's actually just dropped the TC there. I'm kind of surprised. Why did Chocobo not go for the spot north?
He sees all the extra boars, and
Maybe he's just gonna mill it?
I mean, it's definitely too far, yeah. I mean, you can mill the deer and then lure the boars to the mill.
I know
which
he
is
only
pretty
found
common in
the
Land Nomad.
3 boar, like the one towards the left later on, because his TC is almost complete, and the sheep only just got there. So, maybe...
Yeah, he'll be okay. He'll be fine. He'll lure to the mill, so it'll work out okay for him. And Dodom found his deer, so that's excellent for him as well. And he'll pick up some sheep when he's going there, too.
But
right.
Millen Collins also found that deer. I'm wondering if he's going to go for that deer or... No, he's going to go for the one closer to his TC. That's fine.
He's gonna have like 6 deer, 6 prime in as well, at least. He's right in the middle of 2 ball patches. It's gonna be amazing for him.
And he's Mongols. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be huge.
So if you whoa! TC from Heimdall! Whoa! First time I've seen that on Land Nomad.
Also known as Dom.
No. This guy's got a better TC than Condom, please. Don't group them together.
Well. Yeah, it's very true. Not sure where he's gonna mill now though. Like when you kind of TC deer and boar, it's like I don't know. Why you mill? You can get the deer. God, that TC from Connor was so funny. As in Australian
2
Nations
deer.
Cup.
Oh
No,
my
man,
god.
TC 2 deer. Oh,
And it was right next to a pond, like a tiny pond with no fish. It was legitimately.
it would have kind of been okay if there was like shorefish, but no shorefish.
It was legitimately the worst TC I have ever seen on Nomad. That is like, that takes the cake. I mean, usually you TC next to wood or something, so okay. You don't have food next to your TC. That's okay, you just delay yourself a little and go with lots of fishing ships. He couldn't even do that.
This Heimdall's laming the deer of Tokiwa.
Yeah, it's fairly standard.
Yes. Dodgy move, I hate that.
Nah, it's fine. If worst comes to worst, when
course,
Tokiwa
it's
sees it,
so
Tokiwa will do the same to him.
He'll just send more bills, yeah, exactly.
I think that's why Heimdall actually put the TC there, so Tokiwa can't lame the deer.
Yeah, Tokiwa really can't.
It's just too
Try and lame one
close.
and then the bill will just run into the TC. It's like, why is there a TC there? Why?
Yeah, no one's gonna expect it either. And now look, Tokiwa's sending the vills there, so I don't think Heimdall's gonna be able to get much more.
Yeah. But yeah, all the action's going to be in the north place between Milan and the Dompa. It's going to be really interesting.
So, in
We can see
terms
who's
of
up.
expert commentary, what do you think's gonna happen?
That's strange because normally it's pretty common to sling the Chinese player because they're so fast and they get such an advantage.
Yeah.
But I mean, in this circumstance, I'm really not sure how it's going to play out because if he does tower rush, then I don't know how effective it is slinging person who's trushing. And with these extra boars, I mean, Milan would obviously. Scouts would be a really good option for him.
Yeah, he's got 6
Gonna
boar,
have so much food. Yeah.
plus a deer patch. Oh, this is...
Yeah, it's obnoxious.
Actually, I like what Dodompa's doing, because the deer are so far from his base, he's actually gonna wall himself in. It's a bit of a big wall, but he also has berries there, so it's probably worth it, just to keep it safe, knowing that...
Nice. He's gonna get a lot of ills there, so yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Especially if you think the guy's gonna go scouts.
Look who's gonna
Easy
try and
protection.
lame a boar as well. I believe his name is Heimdall.
No. Where?
Down towards the south where the
Oh,
deer
yes,
was.
so yeah, palisaded it in. Oh no.
Is it
the poor
paused?
guy.
Before I do the chat on again.
Nope,
Okay.
not for me. Oh yeah.
And that's why
Maybe
I
I'm
do the chat
behind
on.
you. What time are you at?
11:22.
Oh, I'm 11:45, so I'm a little ahead.
Yeah, well, okay. Now I've caught up.
Okay.
All good.
I won't spoil anything, but yeah. Okay. Cool.
The boar's dead, so there's not much to spoil. I'm kind of surprised he didn't do what El Alzien did, because I remember someone lamed Alzien's boar, and as payback he walled the vill in, and then put 2 of his own vills in, and it basically made it a gladiator arena. That was my favourite moment of the Nations Cup so far.
Nice.
Legitimately the best play I've seen. That's why I love Land Nomad so much. It was just that one game, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
So many interesting things can happen. Haven't really gone through civs yet though.
Fairly standard. Persians, Chinese, Mayans,
And
and,
it's same.
Mongols.
Yep. No.
Oh,
it's not the same.
Spanish. Spanish instead of Chinese.
Spanish.
Or Dark
yeah.
Knight.
Spanish instead of Persians.
Which one do you prefer?
Mexico have gone. No, so Mexico have gone Spanish instead of Persians.
Instead of
So I reckon.
Chinese?
I mean,
Oh yeah, Persians.
the
Okay.
Spanish bonus is massive. Like it's probably the best team bonus in the game. But saying that, I reckon Persians are a better land nomad civ. Like I would prefer Persians. War elephants, and then obviously the faster TCs. It's just huge. So I mean, yeah, both.
Do you
good
think
civs.
it's gonna go that late for the Spanish bonus to kick in?
That's the thing, isn't it? That's the kind of gamble you play.
I mean, Persian's a great late game, but I would say elephants kick in a lot later than the trade bonus.
Very true, yeah. But it's also, I mean, Persians will boom much faster than Spain, so...
Yeah. But the Spanish conks at the same time.
Yep.
If you use them effectively, I mean... I don't know if Japan is gonna wall themselves in. If they wall themselves in, I don't think the conks are gonna be
they
that
are.
effective.
We can see Chocobo palisading.
Yeah.
I mean, their
point.
communications so excellent between these Japanese guys. So
Yeah.
the teamwork is really, it's probably second to none.
Millencolin is going to basically be able to fast castle on 19 pop if he wants
Yeah.
to. This is
He
insane.
can, yeah, he could have been up so much faster. He's going scouts, so yeah.
Yeah. But Dodonpa, this is where, you
So
know,
much
Dodompa's just anticipated what he's doing and done the right thing and walled his villagers in already. And he's got a barracks up at home as well, and he can easily wall the villagers in on the gold because there's no way for Millencolin to get there as long as he gets a bit of warning. So that's really nice for Dodonpa. He actually played this really
so
well.
these scouts, yeah, the scouts are really going to be not too effective.
Yeah, I hope
I
so.
think. I mean, the walls are really good from Chocobo and Dodonpa already.
Yeah.
Hearing so much of the map.
Actually,
And you can see Chocobo just luring the boar to his mill.
Yep.
So no problem there.
I was actually a little worried about Escape because
Oh
Escape
my
didn't
god,
have...
have you seen Archlord's sheep?
Archlord's sheep.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's got a lot, but so does Takiwa. Not as much as Archlord, though.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a sling from Archlord again? He's double palisading, he's only got the market, he's Mayans, he's still in feudal.
Yep, that's definitely gonna happen, yep.
What is Takiwa doing? Curious. Takiwa's going market blacksmith plumed archers, so it's not going to be sling from him. Yep. Who do you think would sling if anyone's slinging on the Japanese team?
The Japanese team won't sling, I don't think.
No?
No way. No,
Okay.
absolutely not. Takiwa would be, of the mains would obviously be the choice to sling. The sling
Yep.
sieve, but yeah, Takiwa's going plumes, which is really good.
Do you prefer the sling or do you prefer the plumed archers?
I don't really like it that much. Especially when I play with sling, I always seem to fail.
Let's not talk about
yeah,
your sling
I
in the
like games,
RTS
so.
League, shall we?
I was excellent, I did my best.
You killed one
Okay,
player
so-
with sling, and it took you 30 minutes.
I thought we had a 1, honestly, so I was like, yeah, okay. But we can see Ashlord slinging Heimdall, the Chinese player.
Yep.
It's really common. Pretty standard, so Takiwa could be in a bit of trouble, but he's gonna have a castle to defend, so that's gonna be alright.
I'm not so
for him.
sure. Heimdall has been...
No.
He's got slung last game, which was nice, but... And he did a decent job, but he doesn't boom enough. Right? Because when you sling, you can't just be like, in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna be so powerful, I will just kill them all.
Yeah.
You also gotta think long term, especially against players like these, who are really, really strong on Land Nomad, and really strong team in general. You can't just be like, 10 minutes, you know, they'll be dead. I don't need to plan for long term. You do need to plan for long term. He needs to do more than just make
absolutely.
knights. I don't think he's gonna do that though, because he didn't do it last time.
Yeah. Heimdall's almost up. But, and, I mean, you look at them, like, Takiwa's wide open, Escape's wide open. So, I mean, it's danger, though. Danger for
Escape's got second TC going up on the gold, and
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
and
he's
got
gonna...
one at the top on the wood as well.
Yeah.
North of his base.
So I think he will be fine. Takiwa is almost in Castle Age as well. So by the time that he gets there, Takiwa will have his castle, basically. Because he's got 770 stone and he's got 400 wood, so he's going to have a TC and a castle. And if you look at the way he's built his houses, he's also got to go around as well. I don't know if Heimdall's actually found Takiwa. He hasn't even... He's found, like,
right
some
next
farms.
to his TC.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you think of that castle placement from Takiwa? I'm not the biggest fan.
I think it's because...
Actually,
No, I know, I understand why the castle's there. Just because he needs a castle really quickly, and he's gonna have a lot of farm eco, a lot of lumberjacks in the area as well. He just wants to make sure
yeah,
that they don't
exactly,
get in.
Yep.
Yeah. And he wants a castle up fast. Like, the speed thing is the biggest deal, because he has the most villagers in that area. So it's just convenient for him to throw it up there.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, you could put it a bit further out to secure the stone, but yeah, it's
And I think
pretty fair,
he might have anticipated the knights, or perhaps
Yeah,
the sling from Heimdall.
exactly. I've got a
So-
feeling the Japan team's picked it already, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
Main's still in feudal. Very late.
He's in feudal, and his score's not too bad, but Heimdall's score is really high for this point in the game. If you look at it, he's 200 points above everyone else, and that says something's wrong. Like, something's happening there.
Absolutely.
He's not that strong of a player to be that far ahead of the Vietnamese players, the Japanese players on Land Nomad, at the very least.
Quick walls, so he's gonna get the castle. And you can see Dodonpa in the north. Monk rushing, Monk siege on a feudal opponent, which is obviously a pretty scary thing to face.
Millen Collins still feudal?
Yeah. I know.
Oh, well, those scouts didn't really pay off for him then. He's not taking a lot of stone. Is he going Castle Age Mangadai? Or is it... I don't know why he's taking that much.
Defensive castles are really pretty much the only real good way to defend yourself against Monk siege, so
I
maybe he's
guess.
anticipating, not sure.
That's 8 villages on stone, though.
It's,
That's hurting his economy.
Panic time, you know?
Yeah.
Get that castle up. As he hasn't scouted it, so...
Well, it looks like Heimdall has
He's gonna be in
found
trouble, I think.
the TC, extra TC of Tequila. He's also... Millencolin is Xing out escapes extra TCs as well. But Millencolin, you're right, he's in a lot of trouble. I don't know how Vian Dark Knight is gonna do. I mean, he's throwing down his second TC, he's got a castle. The game is lagging for me. I don't know if it's lagging for you. Occasionally.
No, it's okay. A little bit, yeah. Not too bad at this stage. Low speed.
No, it's just freezing every now and then for like half a second, that's all. It's better now. And Panic Walls from
Yeah, it's Stango.
I love how the Dompa's like, you know what, I'm gonna use all my army here. Usually if you see people make spears, they don't exactly go forward and bash stables after you're done with them. But he's like, I got them anyway.
See the damage output from spearmen. It's huge.
I know. 2 extra spearmen. Makes all the difference in the world. What can I say? The Dompa's converted a villager inside.
The walls up. Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Wonder what he's gonna do with it. The Mangonel now is gonna make walling so much more difficult. He should be going for the palisade area though. Use the villager because you've got it. Oh, I love this play from him. Looks like some dead villagers from escape while he was trying to wall Heimdall out, but Chocobo's walled himself in, so he's safe. And I don't think he's going to be able to do much. Monastery's coming up for both Tequila and from escape. And you're still laughing at Dodonpa and Millencolin, aren't you?
It was really impressive, yeah. No, so Dodonpa converted 2 villages and then Ilbash to like, I don't know, 20 HP off, and then Mangonel shot, it was uphill, so I wouldn't have normally killed it, but because the vills were there, bang.
Oh,
That worked out really well for him.
And he's even got camels in there to deal with the scouts from Millencolin.
The scouts, yeah.
It's just amazing. And the monks are denying the walling from the villagers as much as possible. Now the camel's gonna come in here to deal with the scouts, but his camels aren't quite in place. He's gotta be careful of his monks. Losing 1, 2... That was a good trade for Millencolin, and he's bought enough time to stonewall behind it as well. Really well played by him. Heimdall's picking up a lot of escapes villagers.
And he's got a lot of stone in the bank, so he can place a defensive castle.
Yeah. But this is really hurting him.
Well, yeah,
like,
escape is really lagging behind.
Yeah, because Heimdall's focusing on him, and he's not doing a great job of noticing. If you look at his north TC, the TC up north, he's lost 4 villages before he even noticed that Heimdall was there. And now Vian Dark Knight's coming in as well, so that's going to be a struggle for him.
Hey, Chocobo just going full boom.
He can afford to. He's walled in.
He's already... And his pop is... His Vill's 12 ahead of the next highest, so it's impressive. And you can see the castle from Millencolin.
I don't know about that castle. That is a very ambitious castle.
If it goes up, I don't know. I think he'll be okay.
But that is an ambitious castle.
Got a Mangonel.
Like 2 Mangonels from Dodonpa. So if Dodonpa plays this not terribly, okay, he's not going to go for it. I'm kind of surprised.
He just
delete.
I swear Dodonpa just. Oh, I mean Millencolin just deleted it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So that his Mangonel could go out, but I don't know. There's a scout there. Is he just luring the scout in?
and there goes this whole push, effectively.
The castle...
Dodonpa right move, transitioning into eco, which is very good.
But Dodonpa had eco before that. Like, he had his second TC up already. He's just throwing up his third TC. Whereas if you look at Millencolin, he's had one TC the whole time because he's been under so much pressure. So even though the push failed, I think Dodonpa's still gotten the most out of it. If you look at Pops, he's 62 and Millencolin's been restricted to 39.
Yeah, that's huge.
Escape though,
And
escape.
obviously had to place a defensive castle, which already weakens Yuriko even more.
Especially when he wants to be getting TCs and booming really hard as Mongols.
Probably one thing we've got to mention, Dark Knight going with the Conks.
He hasn't
pressure on
done much.
Chocobo.
Like, Chocobo's managed to stone wall.
Yeah, he's made Chocobo wall a bit.
Oh, look at the monks from Escape. He should... slowest conversions ever, man. I swear I've never seen them get converted slower than that. They were ages away and he only managed to get 2. Oh well. Better than none. What is Millencolin?
Burning units.
2... Yeah, once again, if you look at Millencolin, he's only got 2 TCs up. This is what I don't like about when he's getting slung. He's also getting harassed by the converted knights that Tequila...
You mean Heimdall?
Heimdall, yeah, I mean, yeah. Heimdall. Once again, he's not booming enough. You can't really be expected to take out both Tequila and Escape in one go in Castle Age.
Well, yeah.
Whoa, those rams though! Holy crap, do you see those rams from Heimdall?
Oh man, wow, that's crazy.
I think Tequila could be in trouble.
Yeah.
Except he's not doing anything with them. What? He's going for a house? Okay, no, he's not going for a house. He was probably like, well, what's going on? Let's have a look if there are any...
He's gonna have some trouble defending from this. He can sit under his castle with his plumes, but that's a lot of rams.
Yeah, he can't deal with the rams. Like, he's trying to convert more knights, but he needs way more monks. If he gets enough monks and he can convert enough knights, then maybe he can deal with the battering rams, but... Wow.
You're very dangerous for Japan.
Yeah, all of a sudden, and Escape keeps losing villages, so Escape can't even do anything here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how do you defend Conquerors? It's
Yeah, I like this play from
one of the
Heimdall.
more difficult things.
But my question is, like, yeah, okay, maybe you take down a castle from Tequila, then what?
Yeah, you can see his rams not really being that effective. I mean, they're killing a market while his knights are taking the brunt of the castle fire and plumed archer fire. So.
Yeah, and he went through a market, blacksmith, and 3 houses before he went for the castle.
3 houses, yeah. And look, he's pretty much got no knights left, which, when you have no support rams, are kind of useless.
Yeah, when he has no knights left, then the villagers can come in, and maybe Tokiwa loses his castle.
Will he lose that castle?
I think he will, because there are more knights coming in. But,
More knights coming in.
yeah, but at the same time, that's a lot of gold invested into for Heimdall, and Escape's been untouched the whole time. So...
Untouched? What?
Well, not untouched, but, you know, not as much pressure, because Heimdall's...
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, Dark Knight's there, but Heimdall's strong.
Steps minus.
It gives him some time, because the Mongol player...
It's more Chocobo's been completely untouched.
Yeah, he's up to him,
And look,
by the way.
Chocobo's up to Imperial, and yeah, he's gonna flood.
The
Leon
Dompa's
Paladin.
halfway up. Escape, the Mongol's about to click up as well. So that's like my biggest concern for the Mexican team, the fact that you go for the
No
Mayan
one's up
player
on the
who...
Mexican team.
Yeah, he's also closer to you, but at the same time, would you rather take the Mongol player out first or the Mayan player out? I think that it's more important to take the Mongol player out. So, the Mayan player can recover really quickly. You don't need that much economy.
I mean, look at the push. I don't know how many resources that is, but that's a ton of resources for not much gain for Heimdall.
Yeah. One castle?
That's totally, really swung the game. Yeah,
Maybe
one castle,
10 build?
a handful of houses, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of plumes here and there, a couple of vills, but yeah. Largely not too much.
Looked impressive, but
Yeah.
yeah. Now Dodompa's gonna just steamroll Millencolin because Millencolin hasn't clicked up yet, and Dodompa's got his own forward castle. That's gonna be Trebs coming out. Once that defensive castle from Millencolin goes down, what can he do, really? Mongols without
Not much.
castle is
Not
like
much.
a toothless fairy. I don't know. I just wanted to say toothless something. I don't know what it is.
Is that a saying?
It's a toothless tiger. There we go.
Yeah.
That one. I was like, toothless, what was it? And then I thought tooth fairy, and I'm like, toothless. Oh man. Dark Knight.
Escape losing a TC. About 5 bills only, really. That went down.
Yeah, his TC, that TC's kind of been under pressure the entire game, so he's just booming it up.
Good investment for him.
It's okay. I mean, yeah, it's not great, but it's still a better investment than Heimdall's push.
Yeah, completely agree with you.
So second castle forward now for Dodonpa plus
They're
Trebs.
gonna absolutely losing the left side. The Mexicans, and they're gonna lose the right side as well, it looks like.
Well, Archlord can't do
coming
anything. He's still in feudal. And he's, what, it's 2 imp versus 1 feudal, and 3 castle? And 3 imp make that? Millencolin's going up imp, but he can't do much. Dark Knight had to invest a lot into Castle Age to help out the push from Heimdall, who's 2/3 of the way up to imp, but... I mean, Chocobo. Now Cavalier already, plus 4 armor upgrade. And where is Dark Knight gonna go first? And where is Heimdall meant to go? I mean, Millencolin can't defend on his own. 3rd castle going up at the front for Dodonpa as well.
Yeah, and as you said, the plus fairy Millencolin is just really not gonna have much. I don't even know what army he's gonna make. Making archery ranges, but
yeah,
that's
well,
really nothing you can do.
Arbs potentially versus Chukonu, maybe.
Yeah, versus Ems, Dutch.
Yeah, and before he gets to Imperial Age,
I mean,
he's gonna lose at least another TC as well. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if Dodonpa manages to get in on top of that. And Paladins for Chocobo already.
Yeah, this is what I mean. What I was kind of saying earlier. Persians, they're such a fast boomer, so they're kind of really good early imp, and then they're obviously with elephants they're excellent late imp as well. So good civ, I think. And it's still a toss-up between the Persians and the Spanish.
Yeah, actually, elite skirms for Millencolin. He's not even going arbs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's safe to say it's not looking good.
Have you seen Escape as well? He's got elite Mangadai. They're not fully upgraded yet, but he's starting to make them. I mean, it's so expensive, but with Chocobo, they're holding the line and helping them push. Plus the plumed archers from Tequila as well. I think he has time. He has time to slowly work his way through. And on the other side, Dodonpa is destroying Millencolin as well, so... Forward castle from Tequila. I mean, with those paladins there and his plumed archers. He's got to be careful still, though. That's Cavalier and Camels coming in from Heimdall, who's gotten distracted.
Chocobo's paladins really out of place. So.
Yeah. It should still be okay because there are the elite Mangadai from Escape there, plus the plumed archers. He doesn't really want to fight with Camels.
Yeah.
And forward castle
Wait,
into the base.
Slow push. Look how slow this push is. He's got his whole Dodonpa, he's got his whole army just grouped up with his siege, so it's like just totally steamrolling into his base. There's nothing he can do.
He doesn't even have that much army, that's the thing. Like, he has 2 mangonels, and the skirms are gonna do absolutely nothing because he has 2 mangonels.
Yeah.
And they're only leftover mangonels. It's not even like he was like, oh, the guy's gonna go skirms, let's go mangonels, and into onages. But on the other side, Chocobo, Escape, and Tequila are pushing so fast. It's 3v1, 3v2 since Dark Knight's come, whereas 1v1 Dodonpa's already steamrolling Millencolin, so he's off his front gold. I don't know what else he has right now. Does he have gold? Have you seen Dodonpa up towards the top of the map as well, left-hand side, where he used to have a wall and he's made a gate and he's literally made a TC?
Oh wow, yeah.
That is sneaky.
Stables, so he's just gonna shred him even more. Sandwiched.
And defensive castle from Heimdall, desperate, but not gonna get it because those honks are in the way, the paladins are in the way, the elite Manganite are now fully upgraded, and the GG's been called.
Good game, well played Japan.
That's why Land Nomad is their home map, what can I say? Like, you saw Millencolin stole the Domper's spot, and the Domper still manages to steamroll him.
Exactly, yeah. 6-ball Mongols, doesn't matter. You versus Japan.
Well played by Japan A. It was a much faster series than I was expecting, but I win some points, by the way. Just thought I'd throw it out there. So thank you, Japan.
I'm out already.